Just when I thought, you know what? Maybe I've seen it all. I found a prefab home with a feature that I've never experienced, and to make things a little more interesting, it's at the highest elevation that I've ever done a video. How high, you ask? Well, high enough that they've listed a store in town that I can go buy oxygen in case I start to suffer from altitude thickness. Let's go check it out. Today I'm at the Brian Head Resort in southern Utah, and the elevation's right around 10,000 feet, making it the highest base elevation of any of the resorts in Utah. The reason that I came here was to stay at the Unplug Tiny Home Resort because they've got a home from Zipkit Homes that I want to check out and show you around in. But before I do that, I'm going to go up into the Brian Head General Store because according to the guidebook, that's where I'm going to be able to buy the oxygen. I don't have any simps from altitude thickness just yet, but I want to be ready because that's not a good look for shooting a video. Does that stuff actually work?
I haven't had to use it because I'm used to altitude, but
Okay.
I've heard that when other people have been altitude sick that it's worked pretty well, so.
Okay, I'll give it a try. All right, I'm back and I've got the goods. Behind me is the Unplug Tiny Home Resort. I stayed here last night, I'm staying here tonight, and what they've got here is 6 prefab homes, all identical, all built by Zipkit Homes out of Cedar City, Utah. On top of that, off to my right, they've got a sauna right here. I haven't been in there yet, but I am planning on getting in there later tonight. Let's head up to my cabin, cabin 5. I'll tell you a bit about it, and then we'll go inside for a tour. All right, this is cabin 5, second from the top, not bad. You know, I don't do a lot of homework before I come on these things because I like to be thrilled when I show up. If there's anything exciting, I like to be surprised. Sometimes it works out well. Sometimes I end up on a side quest and don't know how I got there. Today, it's a little bit of both. So just like everything they've got here at Unplug, it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, but it sleeps 7 people. And when I walked in last night and realized how they're sleeping 7 people in a 1-bedroom cabin, I was thrilled, and I think you will be too. Speaking of side quests, I got my bottle of oxygen and I want to try it out because I did get a little bit winded when I was walking up the hill. I already took the packaging off, so just gotta. It's peppermint. I can't say I feel any better, but I can say that I don't feel worse, so we'll call that a win. Probably not the best use of $20. Oh well. I've already done one video now on a Zipkit home, and if you saw that one, you might notice a few similarities between this and that. First is the wood plastic composite siding right here, combined with the corrugated metal siding, and I am a fan of the black with the wood accent. Always have been. Probably always will be. They've got a slope roof which gives it a modern look, and I think I'm going to get behind the camera and take a quick tour around just before we go inside. Here's a look at the high side of the home. So they've got windows. Those 2 windows are into a loft. That's the main bedroom, bathroom, and then these 4 up front are into the living room. And if you're thinking, well, that doesn't sound like enough room to sleep 7 people, you're right. So you'll just have to wait about 1, maybe 2 more minutes. They've got a metal roof on it. And as you can see, the snow has been sliding off down in between the 2. It's a really cool looking place. Everything from Zipkit that I've seen so far has been about the same. They've got a nice look about them. So let's go inside, check it out. All right, welcome inside cabin 5 at Unplug, built by Zipkit Homes. Now, they don't have this floor plan on their website, so I don't know the exact dimensions. They've got one that looks similar, and it's about 12 feet wide by 44 feet long, which would put this around 500 square feet if it's the same. If I was thinking and had more oxygen going to my brain, I would have bought a tape measure instead of the bottle of oxygen, but here we are. So as you can see, when you enter into this home, you arrive into the living room, and man, oh man, is there ever a lot of natural light in this living room. So they got the 2 windows on this side, they got the 2 windows behind me, and they got the window in the door. It came up over those hills this morning, and it's just been pelting this living room since. I've closed these windows a few times because it was getting warm, but no shortage of natural light in this living room. As you can see, they got the big old TV mounted right there on the wall, which works well in a vacation rental like this one. So you hit the slopes during the day, you come back in the evening, kick your feet up, put on Chance's Homeworld and just veg out. From here, we could go a couple different directions because there's lots to talk about in this one, but let's head over this way. On the left side of the home, they've got this ladder that takes us up into the loft. I'm gonna say this loft is best suited for kids because there's this section between the bed and the ladder where you kind of have to scramble like this. I'm guessing I'm not making it look easy before you get over to the bed. So queen bed up here. Let's keep the show moving. I'm not sure if it's the elevation or my fitness level, but that got me warm and winded. So I really wish that was doing something. Hey, by the way, I put this furry thing on my mic, so the regulars tell me if the audio sounds better. It looks stupid, but if it's making the audio better, I will wear it. So let me know. Even though this is set up as a hospitality unit, people come here for a night or a week or whatever, they didn't skimp on the kitchen. A lot of times you'll just see a cooktop or a hot plate or just a microwave, but they've got a full-on stove in here. They've got quartz countertops. They've still got the microwave, and they've got what I'll describe as a mid-size fridge. As far as storage goes, they've got drawer here, cabinet down below. They've got cabinets under the sink, another set just like this one on that side, and then a little bit more storage over top of the fridge. Across from the kitchen, they've got this little table built in right here, so that's seating for 3, and then everyone else is going to be eating over here on the couch. And now the moment I've been waiting for, the most exciting part of all. In your wildest dreams, did you expect to see a triple-decker bunk in this home? I know I didn't. Last night, I slept on the top bunk right up here. I think it's designed for kids because my head hit the top and my feet hit the bottom, but there was just no way that I was gonna stay here overnight and not stay on the top bunk. So there you have it, triple-decker bunk. You put 3 people here, 2 in there, 2 up top, that's 7. Across from the bunks, they've got the bathroom, which I'll get to in just a second, and then down here at the back, they've got the main bedroom, which has a queen bed, and I think this is where I'm gonna stay tonight because it's just gonna be a better fit for me. Triple-decker bunks. Who could have ever imagined it? Not me. Couple cool things going on in this bedroom. So first of all, they've got a closet on either side right here, and then in the middle, they've got kind of a built-in dresser as well as a TV, and then they've got barn doors on either side that you can either bring into the middle or have on the outside covering the closet. If you look out the window, they've got a fire pit out there, so I guess that's another amenity that's worth mentioning on top of the sauna. And above the bed, they've got a window for more natural light. I think now's probably a good time to do the full-on walkthrough. Heading in the front door, or I guess I could say the only door, you arrive into the living room, which has been absolutely flooded with natural light all day so far. As far as furniture placement goes, they've got the couch on that side, across from this big bad TV right there. And then over to the left, we will take a quick peek up into the loft. There you go, queen bed on that end, perfect for kids. Coming back down, here's a look at the kitchen. So you've got drawer for cutlery, a little bit of storage in that cabinet down below. You've got some open storage up top. They've got the microwave there. And then over here, they've got a fairly deep sink, yep, with the black faucet, window up above. View of the neighbor's place there. Down below, you got your storage for dishwashing stuff, little counter space for the coffee maker. Oh, there's the cutlery. Right there, they've got mixing bowls, which I don't plan on using. Up above, you put some more stuff in there. That's a good spot for chips because it's nice and big. Here's a look at the table that I was telling you about that's built in. So enough seating for 3, nice little workstation that I've been using there. They've got a bench across from the triple-decker bunk. Look at this. Would you just look at this? By far my favorite feature in the home. I think it's so cool. But underneath, they've got extra towels, Doesn't really matter what they've got. What matters is that there's extra storage under the bunks. So let's have a quick look at the bathroom because I know I skipped over that. So you got the vanity, black hardware, the mirror, and a window in here that does open. There you go. There's the toilet, and they've got a walk-in shower. So a couple seats in there. I didn't sit down while I showered, but if you want to, you definitely can do that. The end of the home, oops, the light's off. There we go. You got the main bedroom. I ruffled the blankets, my bad. So they've got a little bit of a side table on each side and a cool light fixture. I like that. There's the view out to the back with the fire pit. And then let me show you the closets. There you go. Suitcase down there. And this is the built-in that I was talking about in the middle, so you can put your clothes away with the TV up above. Over here, same thing. They've got a couple lawn chairs in there. So if you ever wanted to try staying in a prefab home, this is one way that you can kind of test one out without buying one. Maybe you're thinking of buying one, or maybe you just want a weekend away. Unplug Tiny Home Resort at the Bryan Head Resort in Utah. There you have it, folks. Cabin 5 at Unplug, built by Zipkit Homes. This is the point where I'd usually get into the pricing. However, I believe this unit was built specifically for this property because it's not listed on their website. I don't want to leave people completely high and dry, so they do have something that's comparable. I think it's called the ZipPod XL470, and they do have pricing for that. It's listed at $126,500, but again, they're two completely different builds, so just because that one's $126 doesn't mean this one's $126. I just wanted to give you something. That's all I've got for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.